guys, it's Gina. It's Friday, August 21st. I didn't come in and do a video yesterday. No reason really. I just had a busy day yesterday. One of my friends ended up texting me while I was at work yesterday and asked me if I wanted to go walking in the evening. So yeah, so we did that. We went walking. I took my daughter with me, my two nieces. Actually, it's a brother, one of my brother's ex, I guess you could say, but my niece's mom. And my nieces came and my daughter went, and we did a walk for about an hour yesterday. So Thursday went pretty okay. My only thing that I probably could have did better yesterday is because I went walking with her, I did not eat until very late. So that's probably the only thing I would have done differently than any other day. I usually try to eat earlier in the day, earlier in the evening, so I'm not eating too late before I go to bed, because I'm not a late person. So I typically go to bed around the same time every day. So yeah, that's the only thing I would have done differently, but it did feel good to get out and get a walk in the evening, because I typically get my workouts done in the morning, and so in the evenings I usually just, you know, relax and spend time with my family. So yeah, yesterday went pretty well. This week is time for me, so I've been kind of fatigued more than normal. I honestly haven't worked out as much as I normally would, but I'm starting to get that energy back, so I'm doing fine now as far as that. But that's typical for me. I get fatigued around when time comes. So yeah, that lasts for a few days for me. So I'm bouncing back from that. And I'm planning out for next week. We did actually a really cool thing at my job this week. Me and a couple of co-workers that are all trying to get healthier. We decided this week we would bring in stuff. We would all bring in stuff. I'm sorry, I'm driving and everywhere. But anyway, we would all bring in stuff to make salads for the week. And so we brought in like spinach, romaine, chicken breast, eggs, feta cheese. I made a homemade dressing. I made a cilantro lime dressing, which was really, really good. And then one of my other coworkers made a balsamic vinaigrette, and then the other lady brought a couple bottles of different kinds of salad dressings that were a little healthier. And so we did that all week. And then probably on, I think it was Tuesday, one of the ladies decided to make a chicken tortilla soup and bring that in for us to have with our salad. So we had chicken tortilla soup, and then we brought everything separated so that we can make different combinations for our salads every day. And that worked out really good. So we're going to try to do that every week. Not necessarily salads, but something. I live in Ohio, and we're actually already starting to get those fall temperatures, especially in the morning. Like today, I think it was like 55 or something this morning, which is kind of cool. And this is the weather where I like to do a lot of crock pot meals. So we may do that, like bring in chili and the crock pot and just have that throughout the week, and different stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. We're trying to, you know, think of things that we can make healthier versions of and have throughout the week. And it helps us all kind of stay accountable because we're doing it together. So we all know that at lunch we'll be there together having whatever we planned out to have for the week. And it's, you know, I think it's a really good idea, because a lot of times I typically like crock pot meals, but I won't bring them to work because it makes a lot. So I usually only make it when I'm making dinners for the family. And because I don't want it to go to waste, and knowing that there's two other people at work that are going to be eating with me, that's a really good idea to me to do for us to get through the week. Plus we do have a pretty full kitchen our boss is like a gadget person. I tell him he's worse than me because I thought I was the gadget queen, and he has probably every single thing that I have in my home in our office kitchen. He just loves buying this crap. So we have like probably 4 crock pots at our office. We have electric skillets. I mean, you name it, it's probably, I'm serious, it's probably there. He has things that I don't have. And I always ask him, why would you buy that? Because it won't get used, but whatever. But yeah, so we'll see what next week brings. There probably won't be a whole lot of meal prep this weekend because we'll be figuring out what we're gonna have for the week. And we're all gonna, this past week, we all kind of brought in almost the same stuff individually, which ends up being really too much. So this week, when we decide what we're gonna do, we're just gonna all put in money and one person go and get the things, or we'll separate the list out and all get the items that we're designated to bring in for the week, and do it that way so that we don't have too much stuff to go through the week. So yeah, like I said, everything went great. It was a good week. It's Friday, so that's awesome, and I can't wait till my work day is over so that I can relax, because it's been an exhausting week for me just because of Tom. So I just feel like I need some rest. But I hope everybody had a great week and has a great weekend, and I will be talking to everyone soon.